Hey everyone, it's been a while since I've done a video. It's been about 2 months. I'm sorry that I practically isolated you guys, but I'm back, ready to make a video for you guys. I promised that I would explain in another video why I was gone for so long, and I may or may not do it. I don't know, but this isn't the video. This is the video, if you did not read the title, called #FreeTheNipple. Now, people who see this are just gonna laugh and be like, what the heck is she talking about? What the heck is Free the Nipple? Free the Nipple is a movement that has been going on. Well, it's a movement that I don't think is very well known, but it's a movement that I've decided to promote or talk about because I think it is very, very important discussion, and it is it is something that is very important to me, and I find it very, very interesting and very much agree with what it's saying. So the person that I got this from, I was scrolling through Tumblr, and I got this from laineybot. And if you guys do not know who laineybot is, have you been living under a rock? I'm kidding. laineybot is the wife of Onision's wife, and if you don't know who he is, I also suggest that you go check out their videos. Just look them up. They'll show up. They're pretty cool. I love them both. I love their videos, especially Onision. Onision makes great videos. But I'm not here to rant on about Onision. I'm here to talk about this very important topic that I think is very important to discuss. So, I think she reblogged this from someone named nobadweather, which is no-bad-weather together. And I got it on Tumblr. And I just recently joined the Tumblr train. I know I'm a bit late. I'm so sorry. But it's this girl. She is topless. Her breasts are showing. And it's just her wearing like this little jacket and her modeling with her breasts out. So at first I was like, what the heck is going on? And I decided to read it. So before I even read this, I asked this question to my mother before. And I asked, Mommy, why can't my brothers go around showing their nipples and I can't walk around shirtless? I always asked that question. I always wondered, why was my chest any different from the boys? Now, except the obvious reason that there is extra fat on the female chest, I didn't understand why I couldn't walk around shirtless. I know, I was very, very young, and I always asked that question. So the blog, I have it on my Tumblr. If you guys want to check it out, just follow me or just go to my blog, and it's there. You scroll down and it's on my blog. So it starts out saying, back in the 1930s, 4 men were arrested for going topless to Coney Island since it was illegal for men to be topless. Men fought this and were heard, changing not only laws but social consciousness. And by 1936, men's bare chest was accepted as the norm. So I was actually shocked that there was a time in which the male chest was not seen as the norm, and because I live in the 20th century all my life, I see guys shirtless and it's not a big deal. But for women to do this, it is a huge deal. So when I read this, it was very, very shocking. I did hear before that it was illegal for women to breastfeed their children in public, but I did not know that it was in 35 states of the United States. Do you know what that is? 35 states in the United States, it is illegal for you to breastfeed your child in public. I always wondered, what was the female breast? Why is the female breast so overly sexualized? You can't do anything with breasts when it comes to reproducing, except feeding babies. That's all it is there for. And I also saw this study in which it was talking about how men had nipples because at one point in the female womb, they were supposed to be girls. The female chromosomes kick in before the male chromosomes, and if the male chromosomes later take over, then it's a boy, which is why boys have nipples. If not, they would be walking around like Ken dolls, not having any nipples there. So I fail to understand how a mother feeding her child, it is something wrong and it is something illegal. And I find it completely ridiculous because, again, like I said before, what is the use for the female breast during reproducing, which is, i.e., sex? Of course, I'm talking about sex. Ooh, I'm talking about sex. Big deal. It's not a big deal at all. People think that sex is for two people who love each other. No, it's to make babies. It's to make a family. It's to make more human beings on this earth. So, I understand that in heterosexual sex, you know, the penis, the vagina, they go in, make your magic, you create a baby. After a couple months, women need to breastfeed their babies. So I don't understand how the male nipples are not over-sexualized and the female nipples are. So you can show your breasts in videos, because I've seen in many like rap videos or something like that, like women, they have no bra and it's just their boobs and they are covering their nipples. What's the use of covering your nipples? What is the big deal about it? If men don't have to cover up their nipples, why do us ladies have to? I thought that we were all supposed to live in equality in this country. Everyone's supposed to live equal. Everyone is supposed to have the same rights. Females are supposed to have the same rights as men, which is why my ancestors and other girls' ancestors or other women back then were fighting for this right for everyone to be equal, women to have the same rights as men. Because women can do anything that men can. So if men can walk around topless and it's not sexualized or over-sexualized, why does the female breast have to? If people don't notice, the female breasts are just pretty much fat. That's all we're carrying here. Fat. I fail to understand how this is something sexy. Because I think that normal bodies, our regular bodies, if our stomach has a bit too much fat and we're chubby, it is scolded. I was bullied online and made fun of online for being chubby by some random guy. I don't understand how the fat that I have in my tummy is not scolded, but the fat I have in my breasts are. It's stupid how fat can be scolded for something so ridiculous. Is the big deal just because they jiggle and move? Is that the big deal? That they just jiggle? It's just something that I find completely ridiculous. If you're a person that agrees with women should have the same rights as men and be able to walk topless like men, and I don't want to live in a sexist society, I know that in my future, I want the same rights for men to be entirely equal. I want everything to be equal. So, someday I want to not like say, oh, I want to walk with my titties showing, because that's not the case of this video. What I want to be able to do when I grow up is if I have a child and my child is very, very hungry and it's a baby, I want to be able to just be able to breastfeed my child and not get arrested for feeding the future. We as a society, especially teenagers, kids, we are the future, and we need to make a difference about how we want to live in this world. The adults are probably going to live and they're going to die off soon, and then it's our turn to take care of this world. And I want to live in a world and look forward to living in a world where everyone is equal, where everyone is not scolded for what they do, and no matter what race, gender, or whatever they are, I want everyone to be equal, everyone to be happy in this world. And I know, and society is just getting worse and worse, and if we don't start fixing things now, it's going to get to a point in which it's too late to fix things, and we're just going to live in complete chaos. So if you agree with what I'm saying, and you think that this word should be spread out, on Twitter, Facebook, any social media you have, talk about this and put hashtag free the nipple. And discuss what this is about. Spread the word and continue discussing about this, because this is very, very important. So, hope you guys enjoyed this video. Share this video if you want. Please do hashtag free the nipple and participate, please, because we really need this word to be spread and for women to have equal rights. Come on, ladies out there. You cannot just sit there and do nothing. We can't just wait for a difference to happen. We have to do it. So, please like this video. Give it give it not attention, but please make this be discussed and put up for conversation. Please, I'm begging you for you guys to help in this whole situation. So, yeah. Bye.